to set forth some of my ideas, and then I'm going to subside, and I'm going to ask for questions, comments, and objections, and I certainly hope that you will take me up on that. In the about 2 hours ago, I had a good discussion, and I asked for questions, comments, and objections, and there was a comment that I eagerly wrote down on the piece of paper that I had at hand, and will incorporate that comment into these remarks. And I certainly hope that I'll be the beneficiary of additional comments, and especially objections, because criticism is tremendously enlightening. Okay. 45 years ago, in a letter from a Birmingham jail, Martin Luther King Jr. offered a brilliant critique of Jim Crow segregation and the brutal tactics needed to perpetuate Jim Crow segregation. He also offered a critique of so-called white moderates who were more upset by his methods than the fact of Jim Crow pigmentocracy. But Martin Luther King Jr. also, in a letter from a Birmingham jail, offered a grateful remembrance of whites who had joined with blacks in protests against the segregation regime. In a letter from a Birmingham jail, Martin Luther King Jr. portrayed these dissidents, these white dissidents, as guides to action. One day, he declared, the South will recognize its real heroes. These would include James Meredith and Rosa Parks. The real heroes would also include, said King, some of our white brothers and sisters who have grasped the meaning of the civil rights movement and committed themselves to it. They are small in quantity, he noted, but they are big in quality. Some have written about our struggle in eloquent, prophetic, and understanding terms. Others have marched with us down nameless streets. They have languished in filthy, roach-infested jails, suffering the abuse and brutality of angry policemen who see them as, quote, dirty nigger lovers. They